Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not... Can he put it away? He's scored!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Alexis Sanchez. Ozil tries to get it forward quickly. That is terrific skill. Neat exchange. Up to meet it! And in it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Rashford. Alexis Sanchez. There's an Ozil. Now it's Lacazette.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to...
Has a hit! You can get that clear. Ashley Young. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pogba really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got away. Valencia. Forward it goes. Monreal does well there. Alert. Good ball. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Pogba. Surely. Ramsey. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Now it's Martial. Ramsey. Rashford. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Manchester get themselves into the lead. Mkhitaryan crosses. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Pogba. Martial. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to cut it out. Ramsey. Matic cuts it out. Gets it back. Ashley Young. And it's Sanchez. Ashley Young. Ozil tries to get it forward quickly. Aubameyang. Ramsey. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Granit Xhaka. Mkhitaryan. Up for the header! He has done it!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Arsenal are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Arsenal playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. That had to be more accurate. And it's Mkhitaryan. Aimed long and direct. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, good interception. Rashford. Martial. Rashford clips one through. Keeper's ball. Granit Xhaka. Ramsey. Plays it long. Lacazette with a delicate ball. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Marcos Rojo. Alexis Sanchez. Hector Bellerin goes looking. Ramsey. Lacazette battles to win it back. Mkhitaryan. And it's Rashford. Mesut Ozil. And now they can launch a counter. Flags up, he must have been offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Sanchez. Got amongst the goals, he's being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
Pinged forward. Mkhitaryan is demanding it out wide. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Valencia looking to get on the end of this. Timely intervention. There is Suarez. Lacazette. That's Mkhitaryan.
Manchester have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Has a pop! Back of the net! got their lead back.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Marcos Rojo. Ashley Young. Matic. Pogba. Ashley Young. And it's Pogba. Lukaku. Now it's Valencia. Chooses to go back. Shakes the shoots. No mistake. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Marcos Rojo. Lingard. And the Herrera. Lindelof. A real chance to break. And it's Ramsey. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to... Looking to shoot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Back to the keeper and try something new. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Di Maria. Cavani floats one at these. Had a shot! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Di Maria simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Rakitic pushes it out wide. Neymar. Busquets hits it back, hoists it high. Neymar. Di Maria. Neymar. Rafinha tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Messi clips one through. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? It's Verratti. Messi. And the counter is on. Messi. Di Maria, can he get through? It's a fabulous position. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Rafinha. And it's Messi. In it comes. Has a pop! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Though that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Well positioned to make that interception. Di Maria. What an adventurous run from a defender. Rafinha plays it forward, and now the breakaway. Messi. Marquinhos has given away a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Rabiot. And he's there to cut it out. Looking to break out here. Rakitic. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chooses to go back. Barcelona get it back again. It's a loose ball. And it's Cavani. Oh, good interception. Nelson Semedo. Messi. Now it's Messi. Shoots! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been won.
Shakes the shoots! A great save, real class.
Marco Verratti is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save.
Great leap! It's gone a long way up and away. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The action has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Has a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
It's one! Rafinha. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Neymar. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Messi tried to play it through.
Messi clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Busquets positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Rafinha. Rafinha plays it out to the flank. Time to deliver. But they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Aimed in towards the centre.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Over to the left. Busquets gets it back. Rafinha steaming forward. And he's cut it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Sergio Busquets, and it's Rafinha. And he's going long. Timely intervention. Marquinhos. Di Maria. Dani Alves looking to run onto it. Di Maria. Cavani gets it, and now what? Cavani made a good run there. Semedo goes looking. Rafinha played out to the right. And it's Rafinha. Cavani spreads it towards the left. Cavani. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rakitic. Rafinha. Done very well to intervene. Paredes. Paredes. Now, and the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. The final whistle. Oh, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learnt from it all when they regroup. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes. The players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Welbeck plays it forward. Keita. Welbeck battles to win it back. Welbeck. And it's Lacazette. Chip through. It's a brilliant interception. Lallana tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Mohamed Salah. Header! Goal! First blood drawn. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met. It really
shoots, and in it goes. Arsenal are level.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back, and
he'll hammer it! Up to meet it! And it's Monreal. Lacazette. There's the ball in. Can he shoot? Keita. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Mane. Mane has been caught there, it's a foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent looking ball. Has a pop! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. Well positioned to make that interception. Mesut Ozil. Well weighted. Welbeck. Has a hit! He's looking to get there first. Mesut Ozil. And the keeper's in command. Now the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. And it's Firmino. Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Keita. Liverpool are trailing here with the first half almost done. Played back in. Mane. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Keita. Back into the middle. Ramsey over to the left. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Alexander-Arnold. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're already into the second period.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Hector Bellerin. And help's available out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. And the counter is on. Mane pushes it out wide. Fabinho. Lallana. And it's Welbeck. Now it's Lacazette. It's Lacazette! He's done very well to get to that.
Lacazette really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the...
Mane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Keeper has beaten it away. Lofted into the middle, and he's cut it out. Koscielny goes looking. Mane with a good steal, well played. Now a chance to break. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lallana. That's the throw. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's made certain that won't get through. Great leap! Oh, taken with style! Liverpool are all square. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the weighted pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Mkhitaryan with a delicate ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The Lacazette. That's Mkhitaryan. And it's Hector Bellerin.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Matip. Now it's Mane.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Lacazette. Surely. Shoots! That's incredible! And that has raised the roof! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
For Pastathopoulos. Hector Bellerin. Aubameyang. Oh, great ball! That intervention was very necessary. Ramsey. He's in, surely! Can he finish? And that may well be that. That is that. Liverpool have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems. That will undoubtedly